You're welcome to Sandbox training. We'll be looking at georeferencing using ArcGIS Pro. So, what's the overview of the concept of georeferencing? This is the process of aligning spatial data such as map, satellite images, or aerial photographs to a known coordinate system so that it can be viewed, queried, and analyzed with other geographic data. This process involves assigning real-world coordinates to each pixels or feature in the data sets, allowing it to be accurately placed on on the Earth's surface. Now, the key concepts of georeferencing. The first concept we'll be looking at is your coordinate system, which includes two different types, which is geographic coordinate system and the projected coordinate system. When we talk about geographic coordinate system, we're talking about the three-dimensional spherical surface to define locations on the Earth's surface, while the projected is the flat two-dimensional representation of the Earth's surface. Then the control points, which is known, which are the known locations on the Earth's surface with known geographic coordinates. These points are used to link locations on the map or also image to the real world positions. Then transformations, which is the process of converting the spatial data to align with the choosing coordinate system. Um, it also involves mathematical operations that adjust the scale, the rotation, the translation, and possibly the curvature of the data set to match the control points. Then the accuracy, which is the precision of the georeferencing, and it also depends on the number and quality of control points. The transformation method used are different. We have uh, uh, different type of transformation method, and that's that. Then steps in georeferencing. Um, Step one is identifying control points. Then step two is assigning real world coordinates to those points. Step three is to choose a transformation method. And step four is to apply the transformation. Step five is to um, uh, validate the results. So for identifying control points, it's just you getting to know the selecting the points on the map or image that corresponds to your known geographic locations. Then for assigning real-world coordinates, it's based on the known either geographic or projected coordinates to each control point. Then to choose transformation method, there are different methods. We have the affine transformation method, we have the polynomial transformation method, we have the spline transformation method, we have the projective transformation method. Then to the step four, which is applying the transformation, and that is the use of GIS software to apply, like the way we want to use ArcGIS Pro now, to apply the chosen transformation method to the entire data set, and the to validate the results. Validation of the results involves uh, checking the accuracy of the georeferencing by comparing the transformed data with other geospatial data layers or also additional control points. So it also involves adjustments which may be necessary to improve accuracy. So we'll be looking at application of georeferencing. Number one application is mapping, which is aligning historical maps, area photos, satellite imagery with modern geographic data for comparative studies. We have remote sensing, which involves correcting and aligning satellite imagery. We have the surveying and engineering. Georeferencing helps to, to apply in surveying and engineering by integrating survey data with GIS for planning and development projects. Then environmental monitoring, which is for tracking changes in land use, vegetation, and other environmental parameters. So georeferencing is very, very key. The last one is urban planning, which involves using georeference data to plan infrastructure, zoning, and development projects and the likes. So, in summary, georeferencing is a fundamental process rather in GIS and remote sensing, which help you ensure spatial data and to ensure that spatial data can be accurately aligned rather and integrated with other geographic information, enabling your precise analysis and decision making. So, without wasting our time, let's go into demonstration. So, we'll have to launch our ArcGIS Pro. So what you just need to do is come to your application and launch your ArcGIS Pro. So we'll be georeferencing a particular Nigerian boundary data that I have under this folder, under my PC, one of my folders here. This is what we want to georeference. This is an ordinary image file. Can you see a picture format? But we want to turn it to a geographical referenced data. So having open ArcGIS Pro, you create a new project. You click on map. You can just give it any name. Let's just put it georeferencing. Then you can browse a particular location you want to save your project in. I would love it to be saved under maybe my C drive, thereabouts. Okay, let me save it inside Draw Tool. Now we have it saved somewhere in the folder, so that our map is opening. So from here you can as well also change this to Nigerian boundary. Then you add your data. Go to map and click on add data. You have to be very sure of what you're doing so as to avoid okay, here we have, this is it under Nostra, and this here, this is now our, sorry, it's loading. It will ask you calculate statistic for something. You can decide to click yes or no. So let's just click on yes. It's telling you it's an unknown. The data we just added has unknown coordinate system. That means there's no coordinate system assigned to it. It's a picture format. That's why you have it on RGB. Then you zoom to layer so we can see it. This is it here. So I haven't done that. The next thing you need to do is to pick the control points. So in today's tutorial, we'll use 4 control points, and I love it anti-clockwise. So, and it's also better you do it anti-clockwise. So you pick from this point, we'll be using this point, this, and this. So for point 1, the next step to do from there is to go to your imagery, select imagery on the pane, on the tab, then select georeference. From georeference, it will open georeference tabs. From there, you click on add control points. So before you do that, you study what is this control point. You zoom to that particular area you want to georeference. The first control point, zoom very well for better accuracy. So we have 5° east and 12° 30 minutes north. So you zoom in properly, zoom in, zoom in, zoom in, zoom, then click, then you right click immediately. It will show you another page telling you the target coordinates. You click on show coordinates in degree, minutes, seconds. Don't forget the eastings, which is the longitude. We have 5° 0 minutes 0 seconds east, and we have 12° 30 minutes 0 seconds north. So you change this to north, then you click on OK. It will automatically place it. Then you right click on this again, so you zoom back to layer. Then you can see we have our first control points. Then the next point will be here, which will be 12° 30 minutes east and 12° 30 minutes north. So you zoom to that point again. That's the intersection point. Zoom in properly for better, to the center for better accuracy. So I love zooming in properly. So you add your points, you right click again, you select show coordinates in degree, minutes, seconds. So they are both 12° 30 minutes 0 seconds east, then 12° 30 minutes 0 seconds north. Then you click on OK. Then you have it there. You right click, zoom to layer. It's already aligning to where it's supposed to be. So this point is 5° north and 12° 30 minutes east. So you zoom into that particular intersection point for better accuracy as usual. Then you click to add, then you right click on your show coordinates. Don't forget easting is 12°, the minute is 30, the seconds is 0 east. Then this will now be 5°, 0 minutes 0 seconds north. OK. Then right click and zoom to layer. You can see the control points here. Then the last point, which is the last control point, is 5° north and 5° east. So you just zoom in to the control points as usual. Zoom in. Zoom in properly. Then you click on the points, right click, show coordinates, then 5 degree, 0 minutes, 0 seconds east, then 5 degree, okay, sorry, 5 degree, 0 minutes, 0 seconds north, then click on OK and right click and zoom to layer. You'll notice that all our control points are sitting very appropriately where they're supposed to sit. So if you uncheck this imagery, you'll see that they're actually sitting well on the image. That means what you've done is correct. So having done that, you're done with your adding your control points, you've validated. Then what you just need to do is to save your georeferencing. After saving, you can now decide to close your georeferencing. So you have your imagery properly georeferenced now. So from here, you can now decide to do every other analysis you want to perform with your imagery. Maybe you want to perform spatial analysis, you want to digitize, whatever you want to do. By the time you use this particular imagery, everything will fall in place. Thank you very much for joining us in this video tutorial. Don't forget to like, share, and subscribe. Thank you.